Yo, what is going on, guys? AmbushTheGreat here, and today I am bringing you guys a gameplay commentary. In this gameplay, it is a 33-4, even though it's not that much of high. Kids started leaving towards the end, and a bunch of that stuff. I'm using the M8 with cool red dot, quick draw, and stock. Flak jacket, ghost, toughness, and tactical mask. And then my score streaks that you guys can see are orbital VSAT, dogs, and swarm. So yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy my last video of that 3-minute gameplay. That's like it kind of happens in this video, but that was towards the end. So yeah. So let's move on to the main topic of this commentary, and my main topic would be kind of like what separates competitive players from like casual players or pub players. I have 3 things, and I'm sure I'll think of some more. The first thing that I would like to acknowledge that kind of separates is map awareness. Competitive players have a feel for every single map. They know every single spot where they can go, and they know like everywhere on the map, and they always use the map to their advantage to beat you in a gunfight or something like that. Pub players or casual players, they don't really do that. What I notice a lot of casual players, what they do is they don't use the map. They run out into the open, and they don't use the map to its advantages of like safety barriers and all that stuff. People need to learn how to use that, because when you like learn that, you may not have the best gun skill, but knowing your map awareness can always outsmart the opponent, and it can also make you always win a gunfight just because you're set up in a spot. And this kind of merges into my second thing that I would like to talk about, which would be you always have to set yourself up for a gunfight. Competitive players, as you can see, as you just saw in the previous kill, I was behind a blue car basically head glitching out, but basically, a head glitch is basically where only my head was peeking out. And that is like part of me setting up myself for a gunfight, because I knew they were going to spawn there, but I don't want to be in the open. I set myself around a barrier. Like I said in the previous, like if you right there, like we're loading, you need to be behind barriers so you can make sure you don't get killed. Like I said before, just a couple seconds ago, pub players, what they like to do sometimes, which I'm not always sure, not all pub players, I'm not trying to speak for all of you, but what they do is sometimes they kind of like just run in the open. They don't use really the map to its, like I said before, use the map to its advantages. Like, if I'm in a gunfight, and say I have a submachine gun, the guy has an AR, and I'm sprinting away and he puts a burst into me, I'm gonna run behind a wall because I know I can't win that gunfight. And I know the range of my gun. That's, like I said, I'm not gonna win the gunfight. And I know he has an AR, so I'm gonna run away and duck, and then maybe try to go around him, or if he rushes me, then I'll get him. Because my gun's a very close range like a power gun in close range. But another thing that goes along with that is knowing what gun you have. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a dummy or anything, but like, I don't mean like, oh, I know what gun I have. I mean like, know your gun. Like, I have the KSG. I know it's a shotgun. I know it's like a one burst. It's not really like a spread shotgun. So I always have to be aiming at my opponent. But I know the range of it too. I'm not gonna shoot at someone maybe half across the map, even though Call of Duty sometimes gives you that. An M8. I know the range. I know everything. I know the damage. So I'm gonna set myself up for the gunfight. But it's a very powerful weapon, so it has good range. So I'm gonna win gunfights. The disadvantage of this gun would be close-range gunfights. If I see a submachine gun running at me, I'm going to run away and try to get to a long-distance gunfight with him, because I will win that gunfight. It's small things like that that can separate top players from bottom players, or even competitive players from pub players or casual players. The third thing that, I know this is going to sound nerdy. I know maybe some of you may take this the wrong way, but casual players, like I said, they have lives. I mean, I don't want to speak for every competitive player, but let's be honest, guys. Most of our competitive players, we don't have lives. We get on, play Call of Duty, go to sleep, repeat. We are dedicated. We are dedicated to going to the top. Casual players, they don't have that dedication. They just want to play for fun. we want to play it for the competitive like nature of it, and we want to win money and all that good stuff. That's why dedication is a huge part. Like, I don't want to like. I know like that's not a huge. It's a huge part, but it's not like some casual players can't control that. School, but competitive like school and gaming for example. Casual players may not find the balance between it. Um, they might just work on homework, and they might only play on the weekend. And that's one thing of dedication. Now, some of us nerd competitive gamers will get on right after school and we'll play it at night, and we will never get off. And all the weekend, we're grinding the game. Now, that might lead to worse things in life, like bad grades and all that good stuff, and not a good social life. But some of us competitive players find the balance between everything. So those are some of the 3 things that I think separate competitive players from pub players. If you guys have any more things that you think can separate us, and any other things that you would like to say about this video, please do so in the comments below. Be sure to like, favorite, and comment on this video, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. This is AmbushTheGreat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.